Hi everyone, this is Joanna. Thank you so much for joining me. Today I wanted to show you one of my favorite techniques, which is mica shift. And you can see right here what a beautiful effect you get on the parts where I did the mica shift. Basically, we're going to stamp on metallic clay, and then we're going to cut off the top, and this is the effect that we're going to be getting. Now I'm also going to do some other things with it, but that's the main thing that I'm going to show you how to do. It's an awesome technique. Anyone can do it, but however, you do need clay that has mica in it, which means metallic clays, gold, bronze, silvers, they work best. Now, I found one in my stamps. I found this old set, High Tide from Stampin' Up, and I decided that I'm going to use the water image right here, and this is exactly what you're going to get right in here. So let me do that. I already rolled out some gold clay, and I'm going to take a nice deep impression, because you want to make sure that everything pops out really nicely. And I'm gonna go again just to get it wider. If you have a big stamp, that makes it even easier, or like an embossing folder, that would work too. Okay, that's very good. I'm not even going to worry about this end here. Okay, so now here we go. You see how everything is popped out? The whole idea is to take and shave off whatever the areas are that are popped out. So you're going to have to take some time doing it. The more time you take, the better off you're going to be. Now, as we go here and we cut off all those little pieces, I am going to collect them on this black clay, because I will be using them for this little part here. So anything that I'll shave off, I'm collecting, no matter how tiny. And you want to make sure you don't want to go too deep, because you're going to get rid of the image. But as you see, as I'm shaving it, you have this image that is left behind right here, and you think that it's a 3D, but it's not. It's completely flat, and it gives this really neat 3D effect, especially when we're going to put resin on it at the end. So all those little pieces, I'm just gonna put them right here, random order. So this is the part that takes the longest, because you want to make sure that you're thorough, that you get rid of everything that is popped out. You don't want to go too deep, but yet you don't want anything to be sticking out, or you want to take as much of it as you can. And sometimes it's hard, and you will dig deep in some parts. Okay, it's getting there, but you can see that you're getting that 3D effect that I was talking about. Let's work on this part right here. So you cannot rush with it. Gentle. I can't tell you how many I have destroyed, and I had to do over because I was rushing. And you're just not gonna get the right effect unless you're gonna shave it all off, or at least as much as you possibly can. There's one part right here that I really want to get. my clay may not be very even, so that's another thing. If your clay is evenly rolled out, that would make things much easier. Alright, but this is pretty smooth right here. I think my edges need a little bit of work. I'm not collecting the shavings anymore because I think I have plenty here, maybe just a little bit here. But this is, I don't want it to be completely covered in them either. Alright, so let me just go and give it a little roll. Oh, nice. So you can see that this is all flat, and look at the nice effect that we're getting already. Look at that. Isn't it beautiful? And now when you put the resin on, it pops it out like crazy. Isn't it insane? It's just so beautiful. I love it. Alright, so let's get started on it. I am going to use, which one did I use? I'm going to use this one here. Well, let me just roll it out just a tiny bit. I just want to get a little bit more size to it, so it fits nicely. There you go. Actually, I'm not going to need the end here. This is good. Okay. So this is going to be, I'm going to try to do it as similar as I can to how I did it. Now I'm going to take this part here, and I'm going to roll it out, give it a nice roll. And I don't want the whole thing to be, so let me see, how much do I really want? Maybe this much. Now, this is what we're gonna do. I already have black clay rolled out, and I'm gonna start placing my pieces on the black clay so that it will hold all of them together for me. And then that's also gonna be the backing for my pendant. Now the same circle that I was using to cut out this little part, I'm going to cut out the strip that I'm going to use. So this is going to be the strip that we're going to use. Actually, you know what? I think I used this one here, one size bigger. I think I used one size bigger, so let me see if I can make it work, since I already screwed up a little bit. Okay, just a little bit. It doesn't have to be perfect. This is just an accent. So I'm going to place it right in here and smush it against it, nice and tight. You can see this one here has more black in it, and you know what, I think I like it when it's a little bit, and there's a little bit more black in that. So let me see if I can make it work maybe with this here. This scraps. Definitely like when there's more black. Yep. Yeah, I'm gonna like that one better. So I think I put too many shavings in that little part. Alright, well, this is much better. At least I like it better. Alright, now how did I do these things here? Well, for that, if you guys have not, you must have seen the Skinner blend. You take 2 pieces of clay, and here I have the gold and the black, and you put them in the triangle shape. You put them together, and you're going to fold them. I think it got a little bit too hard here. and you're gonna keep on rolling them. And if you have the pasta machine, it is very, very helpful. And then you're gonna fold it again, and you're gonna keep on rolling. And you're gonna notice that soon these two will start merging, and what you get is the Skinner blend, which is this one here. So you can see how nicely it transfers from the gold to the black. Now the colors that I'm really after, as you can see, I already pre-cut some from my previous one. But the colors that I'm really after are not the end colors. I'm not really interested in the very black, and I'm not interested in the very gold. I want the in-between. I actually probably even don't want this color that I can put on the side. So basically what I'm going to do is I'm just going to create little strips of it, triangular strips. And you can see, okay, this is the cutting actually, just very thin, and you don't need very many of them, just like that. And what I did was I started placing them to fit my oval here. Just like that. Sometimes it can be a little bit tricky, and squish it in there. And then I would take it and put it the other way. Like that. And now we need something lighter. Let me get something lighter here. Just like that. And again, all the way in there. And you can keep on going. I just did 3 different ones, and I think it looks really nice when they are different sizes. And right here at the end, I am going to attempt to fit this guy here. There. Okay, now it looks like a complete insane mess. Very simply because it is insane mess. Make sure that it sticks really nicely. But when you're going to take this and cut it out, you'll see that it will change your mind. There. And there you go. It's a little bit different than this one here, of course. Every piece that I make is different than the other. But you will bake it, and after you put the resin on, you can see how amazingly it pops out. But because we're putting it on the black clay, we already have the backing for it. And there you go. It's very simple, and now you have all those extra pieces that you can use to make another one, and then another one, and then one more. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed it. See my blog for more pictures, close-up pictures. Till next time, my friends. Ta-ta!